After being arrested and sent to prison for his action, Ty had to come to terms with the consequences of his choices. He was filled with regret and remorse, but he also knew that he had to do whatever it takes to survive in the prison. As soon as he arrived at the prison, Ty was confronted by a formidable figure, a buff black guy who seemed to be the leader of one of the prison gangs. The guy, named Xavier, was known to be the toughest and most feared inmate in the prison, and he didn't take kindly to newcomers. Xavier took an immediate dislike to Ty, and he saw him as a threat to his dominance in the prison. He challenged Ty to a fight, and Ty knew that he had to accept the challenge if he wanted to survive in the prison. The fight was brutal, and Ty was no match for Xavier's strength and size. But Ty had a different kind of strength, one that came from his determination to protect his family and his will to survive. He trained hard, pushing his body to the limit in preparation for the fight. He knew that he had to be quick and agile, and he worked on his footwork and speed. The day of the fight arrived, and the prison yard was filled with inmates, all eager to see the newcomer take on the prison's champion. Ty and Xavier squared off, and the fight began. Xavier was fast and strong, but Ty was quick and agile, and he used his speed to dodge Xavier's punches and land his own. The fight was intense, and both men were covered in sweat and blood. But Ty was determined to win, and he pushed on, using all of his strength and skill. He landed a punch that caught Xavier off guard, and Xavier stumbled and fell to the ground. The fight was over, and Ty had emerged victorious. Xavier was furious, but he knew that Ty was not someone to be underestimated. He respected Ty's strength and determination, and they made a deal. Ty would be part of his gang, and in return he will be protected. Ty's victory in the fight earned him a certain level of respect among the other inmates, and he used this to his advantage. He made alliances and built a network of support that helped him navigate the dangerous world of prison life. He spent his days studying, exercising, and working on his appeal, determined to one day be reunited with his family. He also used his time to reflect on his past actions and to become a better person. He realized that his desire for revenge had led him down a path of violence and destruction, and he vowed to never let anger and hate control him again. He made amends with those he hurt, and he worked hard to earn forgiveness from those he had wronged. Years passed, and Ty's appeals were finally heard. His sentence was reduced, and he was released from prison a changed man. He was reunited with his family, and he was determined to make a better life for them. He found a job and became a responsible father and partner to Keisha and their child.